Welcome to Let's Talk Sports in South Jersey, home of South Jersey sports. Let's get started by talking about Brandon Graham. The Philadelphia Eagles have signed Brandon Graham for a 3-year, $40 million contract. Hopefully he will provide the Eagles defense and lead them to the playoffs. The Philadelphia Wings are 2-8 on the season. The Wings will take on the Buffalo Bandits on Saturday. Let's get win number 3 of the season. Go Wings, go! The Philadelphia Phillies are 6-2 on the spring. They will take on the Toronto Blue Jays on Wednesday and Saturday. New York Yankees and Detroit on Thursday, Atlanta Braves on Friday, and the Baltimore Orioles on Sunday. The Philadelphia Union is off to a tough start. They are 0-1-0 on the season. They will take on Sporting Kansas City on Sunday. Let's get win number 1 of the season. Go Union! The Philadelphia Flyers are 32-26-8 on the season. They will take on the Washington Capitals on Wednesday and the New York Islanders on Saturday. Let's rack up some wins. The Philadelphia 76ers are 40-23 on the season. They will take on the Chicago Bulls on Wednesday, Houston Rockets on Friday, and the Indiana Pacers on Sunday. Let's get some wins and move up a spot in the Eastern Conference. The Temple Owls in men's college basketball are 21-8 on the season. They will take on Connecticut on Thursday and Central Florida on Saturday. Fight, fight, fight for the cherry and the white! Villanova is 22-8 in their college basketball season. They will take on Seton Hall on Saturday. Let's get win number 23. Nova, Nova, Nova! The Penn Quakers in men's college basketball are 17-11 on the season. They will take on Yale on Friday and Harvard on Saturday. Let's close out the season with a W. The St. Joe's Hawks are 13-16 on the season. They are back in the win column. They will take on Virginia Commonwealth on Friday. Go St. Joe's! LaSalle is 9-19 on the season. They will take on Fordham on Saturday. Let's win game number 10. The Drexel Dragons are 13-18 on the season. They will take on Charleston on Sunday. Let's win game number 14 to close out the season. Go Drexel! Good luck to all our local teams. It's time to recap the 2019 Honda Classic in golf. Keith Mitchell made a 15-foot birdie putt on the final hole Sunday to win the Honda Classic for his first PGA Tour victory. Mitchell closed with a 3-under, 67 to finish at 9-under, 271 at PGA National, a stroke ahead of Brooks Koepka and Ricky Fowler. I was trying to focus on what was going on, Mitchell said. My mind started wandering there a little bit at the end, and then I hit a great putt. Mitchell was tied for the lead after 36 holes and was tied for second going into Sunday. He birdied 4 of his final 7 holes for his first win as a pro, including stints on the Web.com Tour and the PGA Tour Latino America. All he had to do for that victory was hold off 2 of the game's best in Koepka and Fowler. Koepka shot a 66 and Fowler a 67. They both birdied the 18th, and Fowler had a huge charge late to get to 8-under, with 3 birdies in his final 4 holes, including a 45-footer on the 17th. But Mitchell didn't waver in the wind. He was on the upslope of the fairway bunker about 205 yards from the pin for a second shot at the par 5 18th. All he could do from there was hit a pop-up, leaving him a wedge in for his third. Congratulations to Keith Mitchell for winning the 2019 Honda Classic. It's time to recap the 2019 NFL Scouting Combine. The focus of the 2019 NFL Scouting Combine shifted to the defensive side of the ball Sunday in Indianapolis. The defensive linemen, edge rushers, and linebackers took the field at Lucas Oil Stadium to showcase themselves ahead of the 2019 NFL Draft. Many eyes were on Ohio State Buckeyes pass rusher Nick Bosa, who missed most of the 2018 season with a cold muscle injury. Bosa's stock hasn't dropped much as a result of the injury, and the Combine was an opportunity for him to remind coaches and team executives why he's one of the top players overall. Michigan's was Sean Gary, Alabama's Quinton Williams, and Mississippi State's Montez Sweat were among the other notable defenders to take part in the Combine this weekend. Entering the Combine, Sweat was already a near lock for the first round. He had 22.5 sacks and 30 tackles for loss in his 2 years at Mississippi State. Bleacher Report's Matt Miller ranked him as the 12th best player overall and the 4th best edge rusher. Now Sweat may be trending toward the top 10 following his performance in Indianapolis. The Bulldog star turned heads after winning a 4.41 second 40-yard dash, which was the fastest for a defensive lineman at the Combine since 2003, per NFL.com's Chase Goodbread. That number is impressive on its own and becomes even more improbable when considering Sweat measured in at 6'6" and 260 pounds. Congratulations to the players for participating in the 2019 NFL Scouting Combine. It's time to recap the Las Vegas Motor Speedway in NASCAR. Joey Logano held off teammate and Atlanta winner Brad Keselowski on the final lap to win for the first time in Las Vegas and the 22nd time in his Cup career. Pennzoil said this race is bigger than the Daytona 500 for them. I said we're going to be doing donuts in the infield after this race. Kyle Busch, who was looking for a weekend sweep in his hometown after taking the Truck Series and Xfinity Series races, finished third. Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch rounded out the top 5. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. came home 6th, followed by Eric Almirola, Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, and Denny Hamlin. Harvick, who dominated this race 1 year ago, grabbed the pole in qualifying. Hamlin qualified second to start alongside on the front row. Ty Dillon, who qualified 14th, was sent to the rear after an engine change. And Landon Castle, who qualified 31st, went to the rear with a gear change. Congratulations to Joey Logano for winning the Pennzoil 400. Well, that is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefan Sports Radio or through the podcast app or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC in Cherry Hill. Thank you for watching and keep those comments rolling, and we will talk to you next week.